Morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I was thinking about this one right now. I was just kind of meditating on Jesus's life, and I've thought about this over the years, especially maybe the last 4 or 5 years. And Jesus is never in a rush. Like, he's never in a rush. When you read through the scriptures, he's stopping randomly for people. He's taking naps right on the high seas. Like, I just don't get an extreme sense of urgency or in a rush to do all this stuff for his dad. And it's encouraging to me for a number of reasons. Number one, we know that Jesus really took off, if you will, in his ministry around 30, right? The scriptures tell us that. And then most theologians believe that it was about like a 3-year journey, if you will. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. But it was a short amount of time, right? If God said, hey, you only got 3 years left, I think the first way we compartmentalize is like, I got to hurry up and do a bunch of stuff. And Jesus wasn't like that. So it's encouraging for me to not be worried about rushing through kingdom living, whatever it may be that God calls us to. And he also, in not being rushed, he wasn't concerned about everything that was going on in the world. He could have went anywhere, right? He walked on water. He could have walked himself to France. He could have walked himself to Egypt. He could have went anywhere. He stayed right where he was at and was in no rush at all to live out his purpose. So hopefully that's an encouragement to everyone. Life is constantly in a rush, or I should say the world system is constantly in a rush, but the kingdom is in no rush at all. And every one of us are in a place where God has us and wants us to be. And I think it's just a great reminder when we look at Jesus' life that we don't need to be worrying about all this stuff that we really have no impact on at all. When you think about worldly things, or a world view, if you will. But just staying right where we're at and being present and not rushing, making the most of those relationships that are right there around us and our close corridors, the people we can touch and feel. So yeah, check out the scriptures, read it, see it. Jesus was never in a rush. Totally cool. All right, cheers.